Welcome to Module 3. Today, we examine the principles of concierge etiquette and professional image and how they dictate the standard of luxury service. Securing a table at a Michelin-starred restaurant or rerouting a complex international flight are technical prerequisites. You have to know how to execute these logistical tasks to even stand behind the desk. But technical proficiency alone simply makes an employee average. The true distinction of a world-class hotelier lies in the intangible quality of etiquette. In the context of luxury lodging, etiquette is entirely divorced from a simple list of polite manners. It functions as a comprehensive structural philosophy of service that dictates every physical gesture and verbal interaction. This professional image operates as the silent language of luxury. By physically embodying the standards of the hotel, a concierge communicates to the guest that they are in the hands of a disciplined, capable expert the moment they enter this vast space. To master this standard, we rely on the tripartite framework of luxury. This roadmap consists of 3 distinct operational layers: visual presentation, behavioral etiquette, and professional ethics. Mastering these 3 layers proves that etiquette operates as the fundamental architecture of the guest experience. It engineers complete trust before a single word is ever spoken. The foundation begins with the first pillar, the visual promise of quality. A concierge's physical presentation serves as the immediate, undeniable signal of their personal discipline. There is a direct psychological link between attire and trust. If a staff member cares enough to ensure their uniform is flawless, the guest subconsciously assumes they will apply that exact same precision to complex travel arrangements. The standard requires specific metrics. A neatly pressed uniform and professional accessories are required from the moment a shift begins to the minute it ends. Look at the meticulous posture and coordinated presentation here. It immediately projects high-level competence. Attention to granular details, like polished shoes and impeccable grooming, serve a distinct operational purpose. They build immediate credibility, entirely separate from mere vanity. Even factors like fresh breath and well-maintained hair directly impact the service environment, ensuring the guest remains comfortable during close proximity interactions at the desk. When a guest approaches with a high-stakes, time-sensitive request, they arrive with a degree of anxiety. A highly organized, impeccable visual presence actively neutralizes that stress. Therefore, the visual promise operates as the non-negotiable prerequisite for logistical trust. Guests simply will not entrust highly sensitive tasks to a professional who lacks basic physical discipline. Moving beyond the visual, we arrive at the second pillar, behavioral etiquette. This is the mechanism that transforms a standard transaction into a moment of genuine hospitality. At the core of this pillar is the posture of service. A professional concierge must be entirely physically and mentally present for the guest at all times. Operationally, this translates to an absolute physical rule. A luxury staff member must immediately stand when greeting or assisting a guest. Rising from a chair physically signals that the guest is the most important entity in the room and commands the staff member's undivided attention. This physical posture has a direct verbal extension, elevated language. To maintain a luxury atmosphere, concierges reject casual slang. Familiar phrasing degrades exclusivity. Instead, using phrases like, "It would be my pleasure," or "May I have the honor of assisting you," elevates the interaction. Accompanying this language is the genuine smile. In a luxury context, a smile acts as a strategic operational tool rather than a spontaneous emotion, deployed to project calm and reassure the guest during complex situations. Behavioral etiquette and elevated language work in tandem to actively engineer an atmosphere of prestige. They prove that how a service is delivered carries exactly the same weight as what is delivered. The final pillar of the framework is professional ethics. This serves as the sturdy, invisible backbone upon which all other skills rely. As an intermediary between guests and outside vendors, concierges face ethical vulnerabilities. All recommendations must be based exclusively on service quality. Accepting personal incentives, hidden commissions, or local kickbacks is entirely prohibited, as it severely damages the property's reputation. A professional concierge's loyalty is binary. It belongs exclusively to the guest and the hotel property. This ethical framework also demands an absolute operational standard of confidentiality regarding every guest interaction. The desk handles highly sensitive data daily, ranging from the secure travel itineraries of global celebrities to the private medical requirements of business travelers. The operational rule is definitive. This sensitive information must never leave the concierge desk under any circumstances. Strict discretion connects directly to the business's bottom line. For high-profile clientele, absolute privacy is the primary currency they seek when returning to a property. Ethical integrity and absolute discretion are the structural load bearers that maintain the hotel's long-term reputation and ensure VIP guest retention. Operating in a luxury lobby means staff will inevitably face emotionally charged situations. This is a highly public arena with observing guests. The variables of friction are constant. A concierge must regularly manage impatient travelers, intoxicated individuals, and vocally rude guests. During these moments, the concierge serves a critical defensive role as the emotional anchor of the interaction. Etiquette protocols dictate strict behavioral prohibitions during a conflict. A professional must never argue, raise their voice, or lose their temper. Instead, they execute a positive protocol by utilizing proven de-escalation techniques and maintaining a composed, respectful tone. The concierge neutralizes the threat. True grace under fire requires recognizing the escalation threshold. A master concierge knows exactly when to discreetly seek assistance from a supervisor or security professional without causing a disruptive scene. Maintaining composed etiquette during a crisis prevents broader lobby disruption. It transforms a potential brand disaster into a clear demonstration of elite professional maturity. Finally, the pursuit of excellence in this profession is a journey of continuous development, not a static destination. In a rapidly evolving luxury market, a true professional acts as a lifelong learner. They must constantly stay current with local cultural events and shifting elite culinary trends to provide accurate recommendations. This development extends to joining prestigious global networks, most notably professional associations like Les Classes d'Or. Active participation in these international associations allows hoteliers to share specialized knowledge, expanding their ability to serve guests on a truly global scale. Attending advanced training programs and actively seeking out mentorship reflects a deep personal pride in the craft. True concierge etiquette is the flawless integration of the tripartite framework: meticulous visual presentation, unwavering courtesy, and a rock-solid ethical foundation. A disciplined, lifelong commitment to this holistic standard is what ultimately elevates the transactional guest experience into an art form.